Hello YouTube and welcome to the next Techsloth video with a brand new LG G6 smartphone. This time we are doing the setup. We got our nano SIM card ready. We will insert it, then do the setup, and then we look around. Which impressions do we get from the display, brightness, what about the touch, the sensor on the back side, the fingerprint sensor, what about the cameras, and. So let's start. I don't get the LG SIM card tray 2, I just take the one from the Samsung Galaxy S8. They all fit. And we got this white tray here, one for the nano SIM card, chip down, and the other one for the micro SD card, which I don't yet need. And keep in mind, this is not dual SIM, so you can't use two SIMs in the European LG G6 version. Then, no on and off button on the sides. We have to push the fingerprint sensor, push it, still push it. Then we got the vibration, and we see the LG logo and the powered by Android logo. And do we see something from the screen here? Not yet, but what I see are a lot of fingerprints. Ooh, okay, we get this boot intro. Let's give it a quick swipe so that we can see the screen. We got on-screen buttons, of course. Then we are in the starter screen. We can change the language, which I will now do, switch it to English. We also see NFCs activated. We got already connection, 100% battery life, and let's hit next. First step, as always, mobile network. Mobile network changes accepted. Wi-Fi connects. Of course, please activate Wi-Fi. This is new. This is the first thing I ever have seen on a smartphone setup, that I have to activate Wi-Fi. Then I will connect to my home Wi-Fi. We are connected, then we hit next. And one thing I already can tell, this 5.7-inch screen looks nice. Yes, we got the screen protection foil on the device, which I will later, of course, remove, but I will check it out at first, try it out. And this is really looking nice. I wonder how everybody would freak out if Samsung hadn't built the S8 with this infinity display design, because in comparison still this looks fantastic compared, for example, with the Huawei P10. And look how big the screen is in a device that's nearly as big as the P10. Then I hit setup as new device, because I want to see how much free storage we got from our 32 gigabytes of storage. Log in with your Google account and email. Then we got the Google services. You can check or uncheck them as you like. Then comes the fingerprints. Of course, I want to set this one up. You need an alternative mode if you don't want to if you don't want to use the fingerprint sensor. Then you can use a pattern, a password, or in my case now a PIN. What was the other thing? I can also use a knock code, but I want to use the PIN. PIN required to boot the device. No, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and of course I confirm it. And there we go. Scan your fingerprint. Place your finger on the power key, then lift your finger, move it slightly, and repeat until registered. Okay. No, don't skip. I want to do this, so I push it. Oh, then we get a vibration. And now I just move my finger a little bit up and down. Make sure you can get also the borders and the tip of your fingerprint. So it's added. Now I can directly, and this is nice, add another finger, which I will do, of course, with my left hand. And this is 6, 7, and we are done. Now, okay, this was fast. Hit next. Now, legal documents. I have to agree at least to some of them. Optional, optional, optional. So the other 3 I can skip. And there we are on the home screen, and this was one of the fastest setup I've done in the last time. This is nice. Now I get setup mobile switch, LG mobile switch, set up as a new from an old device. I say later. Now I get I get a nice tutorial. Home screen setup. You can how do you go from where to where? Okay, just swipe down. Okay, then I get more information. This is nice. This is a nice thing here from the first start. But let's check out. Let's go into settings. and then search for general. You got on top, you got the different parts, fingerprint, smart security, storage. There we go. Let's hit storage, and we can see from the 32 gigabytes we got close to 10 gigabytes are used, so available are 22 gigabytes, which could be more, but first impression I would say on this tiny 32 gigabyte version, 22 gigabytes are still available, which is okay, which you don't have to put in a micro SD card right away. So next step I want to check out is of course the brightness settings, and oh, nice, display gets definitely bright. Of course I get reflections, but those are not that strong. Of course, we still got our screen protection foil on it. Maybe this will get we get more reflections without the foil. This is something I have to figure out later. So auto brightness is activated, and then let's check out which apps are pre-installed. We got a quick help directly on the screen, which is nice. Camera, square camera, settings. Okay, another camera. We got all our Google apps. Notice that we don't get Hangouts anymore. Before we get Duo. We got the Play Store, we got Essentials, Contacts, of course, a lot of LG apps, also a calculator, which seems the Google calculator. Then we get some management folder, App Trash, File Manager, okay. Services, okay, remote call, and then we got recommended apps, Facebook, Instagram, and Evernote, which is nice. And that's it. I wouldn't call those three apps advertisement apps. We don't get any news app, any hotel apps or so pre-installed. This is something I can live with. And I don't see any app drawer here on first view. Let's start the camera, accept geolocations. And now, first picture. And, okay. And now you can see we got two menu points up here, one tree and a lot of trees. So this is then the wide, whoa, and the wide angle lens. Fantastic. This is just fantastic. How much you can see with this wide angle lens. Of course, it's a wide angle lens. That's what a wide angle lens does. Let's check out the photo size, which is now, oh, this is not nice, LG. Of course, 18:9. This is the screen factor, this is the format we see here. But pointing this down or tuning this down to 8.7 for pictures, no, I want the full 30 megapixel power. Video resolution is full HD, but I can pull this up to Ultra HD, of course. Camera rolled, HDR auto, and there we go. Okay, we got those points. Let's get out here. Let's activate the wide angle lens. Then we had it's the same, so settings are exactly the same. And now let's see how long. Video, okay, it starts there, and no limit, at least it does not seem like we got a video limit on 4K videos. Let's start it, use it as default point, let's hear it. Video, okay, it starts there, and okay. Video, okay, it starts there, and you miss, after you hit the record button, you miss the first 2 seconds of the video, but this is okay. And okay, but this is okay, you get used to it. But first impression of pictures and videos, let's see, where are my pictures? I took some pictures, oh, camera roll, and there we go. This is our first close-up picture, and I have to say, looks nice, even though it wasn't full 13 megapixel, and the wide angle lens picture looks again nice too, but this is something I have to check out. But first impression, I really have to say, nice. Oh, and I totally forgot about the fingerprint sensor. So we got the on-off button on the back side, push it, and we turn it off. And now let's see, I don't push the button, I just place my finger on the fingerprint sensor, and it's fast. It's fast. We get this beeping noise for confirmation, but okay, maybe it could be a little faster. It's not the fastest fingerprint sensor out there. But it's okay. It's okay. It's doing what it should do. Now we have to check out how is the daily usage performance. How good is the 3300 milliampere battery, which you can't remove, and the combination out of Snapdragon 821 and 4 gigabytes of RAM shouldn't be just normal. But I'm really looking forward exactly and figure out how the device will compare to the S8 and Huawei P10, maybe to an iPhone, and. But this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!